Evening all, welcome back to Space Engineers. Yes, we're playing it again. Look, this, well, it's been updated quite a bit, so this is going to take a while to go through, so just bear with me as we do this. Now, 1.042, that was released today, and there's a whole host of things, but I guess the most important one is, and let me show you, if we go to Join World, we find them in completely the wrong place. Load world is what I meant to do, and we pick our latest one, so we're just going to save this as maybe version 4 just in case anything goes completely wrong. Then we go to edit settings, and now we have mods. So if I go to mods, hopefully this is going to work. Yep, it worked. So we now have obviously a whole host of mods, and I've just downloaded a sample, a smidge, and I'm just going to add them all. So all I'm going to do is just add them all in. There we go. Now these are on my local desktop, so I won't add these, but as you can see, there's a whole host of them, and much like any modded game you've ever played before, you have to kind of load them in a particular order as well. But anyway, that's kind of where we are to begin with. So let me click OK, and then I'm going to open that up, so if anybody wants to play, they can join us. Let's save. I'll set it to maybe normal, and let's go. Let's set max players up a bit. There we go. So click OK. Now, in theory, this may take some time, so I may pause this, and we shall then reconvene when it's all downloaded. And we're back, and we're in. Look at that. It only took about a minute to download, which is pretty awesome. So, wow. Nice skybox. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy indeed. As you can see, Josh has joined. That's rather good. It might slow down a bit. We'll have to see how that goes. I don't know how to activate any of these, but look, we've already got sort of new stuff here coming through. Let me just see what else we've got. Static soldier. That looks pretty funny. Let's just put one of them. Any construction components. Oh, that's cool. So let's just refresh my brain. So we need to obviously get some components. So you're going to have to bear with me while I do this. Now, I don't have much plate, so I need to get that done. I probably should have set it to creative, but for now, it'll do. Let's just set that so when Josh logs in, he's scared by it. There we go. Oh, that looks cool. Sup, bro? How you doing, bro? Right, so we have, large gate. These are mods made by people who are just so frighteningly awesome. I don't even know how to quantify how awesome you are, but look at that. Oh god, that looks good. That looks so good, doesn't it? And how does that open, I wonder? Does it open there maybe? No. I actually don't know how I get in here. Well, there we go. I'm not sure what's going on, but that's just an example of some of the mods. There's loads of different catwalks. There's a newer control panel. Look at this. You can have just control panels anywhere now. Really like that. That's an amazing step forward. Let me just weld that in. Dink. And now I can control the whole thing from here, which is really nice indeed. There's just millions of things. Now they've made modding a big thing to this game. It's going to be huge. I mean, pretty much this is the beginning of something quite extraordinary, I would say. Look at that. That looks pretty sweet. So there's cryo chambers now. Let's see if I can build these. Ooh, they're quite demanding. Now, if I remember rightly, because it's been so long since I last played, this is my welder buggy and it's loaded with parts. So let me just switch on. I can barely remember how to play semi-auto, so I should be able to just go P. Yep, there we go. I should be able to go P. What am I talking about? Anyway. It looks entirely different with this different skybox. It looks really creepily different, but I quite like it. I quite like it indeed. You'll notice there's F1. There's like four fire groups now, if that makes sense. It's because the whole game has become huge with the ability to control stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about, but here we go. So can I jump in there? I thought I could actually jump in there. Maybe I can't, but look, it's cryotubes. Isn't that amazing? There's just so much, to be honest. There's just massive amounts of new things. If I go back to this, we have laser turrets now. They look pretty awesome. So I'm just going to build that there. And let's get our... I mean, this opens the game just significantly. It really does. I've just realized Josh is probably not in my faction, so he's going to get gunned down. So let's see if that happens, because that will be funny. Oh, there we go. So building our laser rifle. That looks pretty sweet. And that is pretty awesome. So this is the beginnings, really, of the whole thing, really, I guess. This will be the beginnings of a whole new... I'm a bit worried what that's shooting at. This is the beginnings of a whole kind of new way of playing the game, to be honest, because you're just going to be able to do so much more. You know, it's going to be awesome. It really is. Let's build a couple of these because these look badass. I'm really kind of curious to see what they look like. If you're a modder, then good on you. And I think really this is the beginnings of, I think, I don't know, a kind of next generation of this game. I think only so much can a developer do. Minecraft is a great example of that. Look at what Minecraft turned into over time because of mods. And I think the mods of this are going to be quite central to it. I think this is excellent stuff. So there we go. Our lasers are up and running. I'm just wondering if I have anything I can anything I can quickly do to get them to fire at something. Probably not. We'll wait for an asteroid to come. Look at that, our SquadB logo is looking good. I do like the idea of them being lasers. I think the Gatling stuff is getting a bit boring, to be honest. And missiles, not that mad about that. Let's just see. So I come into here, let me just make sure Josh, if he's in. Factions. Oh no, he's not joined yet. So I'll have to wait for him to join. Let me just get in here. So there we go. That's our station as it stands at the moment. Looking very nice. Now mods are going to transform this. They really are going to take this forward as never maybe before. I'm curious to see what people do. Currently, I only saw 2 pages of mods at the moment. So that's obviously, you know, to bear in mind. But I think just as we go through this game, we see a real, you know, resurgence, if you like, of people making something. Oh God, look at that asteroid. Jesus, that's huge. There's Josh. I think Josh might be in trouble. Or is he bombing me? Oh, he's bombing me. What a git. Right, let me just settle. In fact, my gun's not firing. Let me just settle my guns. Control panel. Turret. Oh my God, look at that. Shoot everything. I actually don't know what to shoot. That looks pretty sweet. Oh, look at that, he bombed. Oh, he's going to pay for that one. Look at that, he's damaged my precious SquadB station. That's cool. So now the defenses are up. I actually switched them off because I forgot I was playing in kind of hippie passive mode. But now the defenses are up. Oh, actually, I need to be a bit careful here because they're going to target moving objects. So let me just set absolutely... Oh, did I just switch everything off? I can't tell. Okay. Turrets. So let me just switch. Probably need moving targets on, actually. Maybe I hope they don't shoot me. Well, let's leave it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's just hope they don't shoot me. Because if they do, I'm kind of screwed. Well, they're not shooting me now, so that's a good sign. Yeah, no, that's good. That's fine. So I'm kind of curious if my laser works. So maybe I should have tried that. It looks pretty cool though, doesn't it? Again, I'm rather bemused that we got attacked. But look at that, my SquadB flagships looking good. Fair bit of work needed though. I think this is going to be an interesting resurgence of this game. I hope you agree. I mean, we've not forgotten it. It's just really been, it's very difficult to kind of focus on one game too much. But I think it's fair to say this one is definitely worth looking at. And particularly now with the mod packs, you know, the mod ability coming back in, I mean, or rather in, that is going to make this game just significantly amazing. So quite curious to see how this is going to work, really. I think we should leave probably asteroids on now. We've turned them off for a while. See, look at that as the beginnings of a lift I was trying to make. Hopefully somebody does patch a lift. If you haven't seen the doors, let me just show you the doors. These are actually pretty awesome. If they work, that is. Hangar doors. Look at that. Nice. And they're double doors. Look at that. It's like a big duck quacking. So there we go. So I think, yeah, we're definitely to say that, you know, Space Engineers is back, and I think we're going to we're going to enjoy playing it. The biggest thing to do at the moment is to really figure out what the flippin' heck we're going to build first. I think this thing never really got off the ground, so I think that's probably going to be our first thing we build. And we're going to open it up. I mean, again, now that we've got an open map, I think it's pretty cool. I think that's, you know, we'll run this as much as we can. We will host a server eventually as well. So yeah, there we go. This is our precious beginnings of a next generation of space engineers. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next time.